Welcome to the show that literally takes it to the streets. No studio, no budget, no problem. It's Flatbed Tonight with your host, Chris Hars.
Hi, and welcome back to Flatbed Tonight. I'm your host, Chris Hars, and tonight we are joined by beautiful Ottawa actress Shannon Murdoch. Shannon, it's really good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Well,
it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Oh.
So tell me about yourself. You're an actress in Ottawa. You've been in some films. Tell me about
Yes. Well, actually, I've been in some local films in the Ottawa area, and I'm actually in a current one right now. From a local director here in Ottawa. It's called Soldier in the Barn.
Soldier in the Barn.
Yeah, so they're almost wrapped up, and we're almost done that.
Excellent.
I've done a couple other local films in the Ottawa community, and also I live out of town, so I've done some.
So where is out of town?
Out of town is a little town outside Chesterville.
Okay, hang on. When you're
south
using
of the
Chesterville
city,
as the large metropolis that you're referring to?
South of the city.
You can't say where you live? You don't want stalkers. You don't want that.
Well, no, I just say, I don't live in a town actually, Chris. I live out of a town.
You live out of town?
So I say outside Chesterville.
Okay, well, as you should.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Okay. Well, someday maybe you'll move to Hallville.
Oh, yes, I have some friends in Hallville. Do you know Hallville?
I know every shithole in this country.
Nice.
I've been everywhere, man.
You
I
have.
hate snow.
And you've worked at a similar place that I've worked
at.
at.
Many years ago when I first moved back to Canada, and it's like 30 years ago, from Japan, I worked at a language school called Interlang. Which you did as well. And I taught people how to speak English. And that's why so many government workers fail their tests.
That's amazing. And I was the host for 9 months.
You were?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So what did you do as a host? I'm assuming.
No, they called me the host. What didn't I do? Welcome students, registration, did a lot of administration work, filing, emails, contacts in other country, getting students to come in, and lots of stuff.
You got to meet a lot of interesting people?
Yeah, actually, yeah. The students are great.
Oh, you know what? One of the things that I enjoyed about it, and I was a performer back then. It was just strictly a comic, and then I was teaching to make money, and it was great because I got paid for performing right in front of these people. You know what I mean? Now there were some issues. You know what I mean? Apparently, you can't say "fuck" in a classroom.
No, you can't, even though they might not understand you, but no, we can't.
Yeah.
And I'm a creative, so I would bring in, like, on St. Paddy's Day, I taught the students some Irish dancing. So, we do live because I like to perform. So I'm like, come on, guys, and I'm enthusiastic.
You do like Irish dance?
Yeah, a little bit.
Christ,
yeah.
Why don't we get you to do a jig?
No.
I think it's great. Come on, you can't bring up Irish dance and then not do a jig.
I know, but I have to have Irish music. Honestly, Chris, you do not want to see me. I don't have my proper shoes and my little dress.
You're not a proper Colleen if you're not going to do that.
No, let's do another question.
All right, let's move on. Okay.
So we both worked at Interlong. That's interesting.
Cool. Now you have a film that's been released. It's out. It's called Seeds of Love.
Yes.
And so tell me about that film. What's the plot of that film?
The plot was it was a man and woman that the plot was this handsome hunky guy comes into a small town, not by you, Chris, but comes into a small town and wants to cut a tree down by this woman that really, it's her childhood tree. They had forts, so she does not want him to cut it down.
Right.
So he comes in, he's really burly, but she ends up falling in love with him. He's beautiful, and they're arguing. Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna save that tree, and he's like, no, we have to cut it down. But they end up falling in love because Hallmark, it's always very happy.
You know what? And the way stories should end, the Frank Capra ending. Now at the end, this is a spoiler, but did they cut down the tree?
No.
Because the guy gives in all the time.
Yes, and they fell in love and they lived happily ever after.
No, he still wanted the tree cut down.
Yeah,
Wait till after 10 years of marriage, she's going to be gone for a week with her friends. He's going to come home, and he's going to cut down that tree, and then she'll come home, she'll cry.
Yes, but the woman got her way as usual, right? Yeah, and the Hallmark, it's a big happy ending, right?
It is.
Which
That's
Hallmark?
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I hope there's some more Hallmark moments.
Yes, there
for
will
you.
be actually.
Excellent.
Yes, and supposedly shot in Sudbury.
My
Yes.
hometown.
Yeah, really?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
rock.
I'm a Sudbury
But there's
boy.
nothing to do up there, I
You
hear.
know what? Well, you know what? Here's the thing. There's a lot of things to do as long as it involves drinking and sex.
Oh.
That's it. That's the only things that you do in Sudbury, seriously.
Yeah, but I do have a significant other, so.
Well, you bring him with you.
I don't know if he'll come up to Sudbury, but maybe.
You know what? I think he should. It'll be an experience for
I
him.
know, it will
Well,
be a long 3
unfortunately,
weeks.
Our
Yeah.
time is up.
Well, thank you,
But
Chris.
no, thank you. Just hang on. Shannon Murdoch, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful, wonderful girl that I really probably should have treated a little better. This is Flatbed Tonight. My name is Chris Hawes. Thanks for watching. And we're out.